good afternoon sa ating lahat na nandito and good afternoon sa aking partner. And gusto ko lang
Hi.
sabihin sa inyo na gusto ko lang pong sabihin sa inyo na nagpapasalamat kami mag-take ng time kasi kahit weekend nandito kayo sa aming webinar and we really appreciate you guys. And we promise na hindi kayo magbibitin sa knowledge at sa mga kaalaman kaya mag-take notes kayo. And before we start, gusto ko lang i-introduce muna si VAME. So, sino ba si VAME? Si VAME, sa mga bago pa lang po dito, kami po ay isang leading virtual agency, virtual assistant agency here in the Philippines. Nagpo-provide kami or nag-tailor kami ng mga virtual assistant. Nagpo-provide kami ng mga free training, kagaya nito, ng mga free hand notes, yung mga pwede niyong aralin. Yan. And yeah, we cater virtual assistant. Naghahanap kami ng mga clients, same as yung service na provide niya sa atin. And before we start again, gusto ko lang sabihin ng ating house rules. First of all, makinig po tayo lahat. Kung meron po tayong mga katanungan, meron tayong Q&A feature or column sa baba, feature. Pwede natin ilagay ito yung mga questions natin. Then, please stay until the end of the webinar kasi magpo-provide kami ng link kung saan makakapag-register kayo para mabigyan namin kayo ng certificate. Yung certificate na ito magagamit nyo siyang leverage para sa mga pag-apply nyo and paghanap ng client. So ayun lang, welcome sa aming webinar. This is customer service. Yan, yung nakikita nyo sa akin. And together with my partner, si Ma'am Blessy.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yan, welcome everyone. So, lahat po kami ay sobrang excited na dito sa ating webinar for today. And I welcome everyone. Sino po ba dito yung mga first time na naka-attend and yung mga since day one naman ay nandito na. So, can you please react ng heart and applause? Yan. Para alam namin na nandito kayo guys. So today talagang exciting itong topic natin for today, no, Sir Mark. Talagang marami tayong matututunan, sobrang dami nating magagamit for our career, lalo na dito sa ating virtual world. So, ang daming pwedeng ma-apply sa ano na, lalo na po yung mga walang experience at gusto pang magkaroon ng knowledge sa ganitong field. So, siguro wag na nating patagalin, wag na tayong maglagay ng masyadong maraming palabok dito, no, sir? So, let's welcome, join me in welcoming our host for today. So, na-conquer na niya ang lahat ng customer service scene in some of the most renowned companies here in our country. And from handling calls to, delighting customers, he's done it all with his style, his flair, and also his charm. So get ready to tap into his treasure trove for today to share his wisdom and his wit. So let us hear it from the man who's been there, done that, and still managed to make it look all effortless. So let us all welcome Sir Richard Bulaon. Come on, guys. Heart naman dyan.
Yeah. Sir, stop. Ready ka na?
Yes, I think so. I was just waiting for the cue. Thank you for that very wonderful introduction, sir, Miss Blessy. And again, you just call me Richard. So let me know if everybody is prepared right now. So well, this opportunity was given to me. I'm very thankful for the guys at VAME. And you are one of the luckiest people. You're not gonna be listening to me or watching VAME if you don't have the skill or the interest in pursuing a career, particularly in the customer service type of ano. So just to set everybody's expectation that I'll be running through this whole session for the next 2 hours, roughly 80 to 90% of the time, I'll be speaking in English. Kung gusto niyo ako mag-Taglish, that's fine. But just to get you used of how to hear or respond to someone speaking in English, and come on, let's face it, this is customer service. And most of our clients that we are working is outsourced. These are people outside of the Philippines, of our local area. So just to get everybody's participation, Um, can you show or can you do a heart reaction for those people here in this 83 of you that has been working or currently pursuing BPO industry? Oh my God, ang dami. Seryoso. So lahat kayo call center agent. Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's good. And some of you, sino dito yung first time, if ever, would be planning to pursue a career in BPO, call center, or virtual assistant type of a job? Can you just do a thumbs up for me? Okay. Wow. We do have a lot. Oh my God. Okay. So I won't waste too much of your time. We're gonna go on the fun part of this introduction. Again, my name is Richard. And to sum it up my agenda for today, we'll start on our first part, mastering customer happiness. Now, you might be wondering why we focus on mastering customers' happiness. So, by the three S that you see, strategy, superior service, and satisfaction, it all boils down to one thing, satisfying a customer in behalf of the company we're working at.
Sir Richard,
Ay, yes.
please share your screen.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I almost forgot. My apologies. Okay. Ayan. Everybody seeing it? Sasalita na ako. Napapala na ako.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys. So, for those who have BPO industry experience, call center experience, technical or customer service, you're pretty much already uh, get the hang of this stuff. You are already aware of it. And for those who are pursuing, you're still kind of fictitious on how you're gonna apply for a call center type of a job. Customer service, it doesn't necessarily say call center. Customer service is more of providing the interaction in behalf of a company working with, which I'm gonna go on the slide as we go along. Okay, mastering customers' happiness, our main objective, to make sure that we are provided the satisfaction in behalf of the company we're working with. But just to start with our agenda first, we'll start with my first introduction. Me. That's me. Currently, unfortunately, when I'm a bit old already, I apologize. And you might be wondering what was that picture all about. I just do some editing and stuff. I do online page. I'm currently like an affiliate program to a service. I also do online pages, Facebook ads to a some manufacturers who sell those kind of stuff that you're seeing on the picture. Okay, and that one is happens to be mine, my own custom made design, and I have someone in outside of the US or outside of the Philippines who are actually building this stuff for me. And then we manufacture them through China and then have them delivered here in the Philippines. So just to give you a heads up. So that's currently the hobby or the business that I'm working with. So right now, I'm an experienced, dedicated professional with a strong background with technical support and customer service. If most of you are familiar with BPO, you can see these are the companies in line that I'm most proud of. Only a few that I was able to post here. So these are companies that I work with in behalf as working as a technical support, customer service slash sales, customer service slash technical support. All right. Okay. So as we move along, okay. Now, what's our major objective? So why am I emphasizing? The picture tells me a bit of a story of my life. Being in a customer service world is difficult. Okay. When I started working in customer service, I don't know where my path will go me through, or if I'm going to go apply for a team lead post or a technical support or maybe a manager. But one thing I want to uplift your spirit is that just being skilled as a customer service, having that communication skill that will be embedded to you or will be illuminated to you. I was given an opportunity to work with these three companies, which happens to be an ITO company. And when I say ITO, these are IT help desk type of job. And you may notice on the bottom, four of us, not including the one in the middle, these are BPO experienced guys. One of them is my close friend, and we were given an opportunity to work in an IT help desk type of a job. And please take note, communication skills is the key. I have no knowledge of help desk. I have no knowledge of any technical skills. I'm not a graduate of CCNA or C plus or computer tech guru. But because of communication skills, because I have the means to know how to interact with customers, I was given an opportunity to join this team. And these were the top IT help desks in analog devices in General Trias. So I am working as a IT help desk in a calls. I'm taking in calls both from General Trias engineers from US, Italy, and Japan. So imagine that opportunity that was given to me. I was given an opportunity to work. No, unfortunately, it's a contractual basis, but it's a very good experience for me. And it's also added up a lot of things on my resume as well. So just that being said, okay, so we jump into a lot of the familiar accounts. Well, you might be wondering what this picture is all about. I was actually planning to apply in Shogun series, try to speak for German Scarvers, and I try to make a speech like, "Oh, my name is Richard," but it seems that my accent is sound like more of a Bane, so I was not given the chance to be an actor. So, but I love VAME, so that's why I choose them in behalf of the Shogun series, which I'm actually just joking. So these are just a picture of what I'm currently need to post on the website just to enhance people on buying our products. Those three are happens to be my own. So Time Warner Cable, AT&T, Analog, and Capital One are the most complicated accounts that I've been with, but I was given the opportunity to work with them, so it gives me a strong background in BPO. But enough said, we'll focus more on what is our main objective. So our main objective and agenda for the day is, what is customer service, right? What is customer experience? There's a distinct difference among the two. And most lastly, we're going to try to compare what is customer service versus customer experience. Now, please feel free to act or chat. I may not have the option to see your chat, but if you can do a like or a thumbs up just to give you a reaction or what is this all about. So we'll start off is, and again, of course, the most important part of the discussion, what type of customers? All right. These are the more things that I learned through my experience and able to give me an edge and working and making sure that I get a 100% CSAT in a quarterly basis. So next agenda is we are also going to discuss understanding the behavior of the customer, effective communication techniques, baga mga techniques na pwede mong gawin if you encounter an irate customer or you encounter a passive customer. We'll discuss that as we go along. Building rapport is the best part because some of you customer service, please agree with me. This is the hardest part of doing because you don't know how to break the line. Pag naliligaw ka, hindi mo alam ang punchline mo. You have no idea what to say. What's the first thing you're gonna ask? So as we go along, you will understand and make fun of yourself na ito pala mga ginagawa nyo is mali or ito pala yung mga pagkakaintindi ng mga customer nyo whenever you say this kind of words. And of course, the most important thing is how you manage expectation. This is the most important part of the collaboration when you do a call spill or we do your structure when you make a first call resolution. Now, okay, and of course, the most important part, you seal the deal. You provide resolution, making sure the customer provide you a good feedback. Customer service satisfaction, ika nga sa mga BPO, CSAT. Okay, so we'll jump first with customer service. What is customer service? Customer service is basically helps supporting people when they buy things, when they're buying them, and if they're after they bought them. Okay, we run to all of them. And the next is it involves handling customer inquiries, technical support, and product returns and exchanges. And lastly is customer service is often reactive, focusing on resolving issues and answering questions raised by the customer. And you might be wondering, what the hell are you talking about? Ano ba pinagsasabi ng taong ito? Now, customer service means you help our customer. Basically, that's your main job. You are working in behalf of a company that you're working on, that by the time they purchase a service, they purchase a product, or the time that they enter a store and wants to get an inquiry about their product, they like to make a purchase. Now, when you say handling inquiries, the common thing that you do as a customer service, you handling billing inquiries, their complaints about their product, technical issues if they actually subscribe to a phone service or internet service, and product return if ever they make a purchase and there is a damage on the product. And lastly, customer service is a reactive, focusing resolving issues, answering questions raised by the customer. Now, let's assume all of us, we don't get calls with the customers unless they have no question, they have no complaint, or they have no issue with their product. If you can agree with me, you can do a thumbs up. So basically, hindi mo naman sila makakausap all of a sudden because they just purchased the product. They are on the customer sales part of the team pa lang. But when they began to realize the feedback or the quality or what they actually bought, their services, they would understand, and the first thing that comes in their head is talking to customer service. Now, we'll go to this picture. Okay, this is customer service. Now, you might be wondering, could you do a thumbs up? Where is the customer service part on this too? If I say, is it the one on the blue long sleeve shirt? Can you do a thumbs up? If she is the one representing as a customer service? Dalawa lang. Okay, good response. Now, assumingly, the other one is the customer itself. All right? So, that's customer service per se. As simple as that. Plain and simple. So, your job is to make sure you accommodate the customer by the time they make the purchase, by the time they check if the service is working or the product is that they bought are satisfied, and of course by the time they take home the product that they actually bought. So you are correct. This is the customer service part of the team, and this is our customer. Okay, now we differentiate the two. Now, what is customer experience? Now, we need to understand, guys, customer service and customer experience is pretty much the same, but they have a distinct understand or distinct definition in terms of the two. Now, we saw the customer service, we saw the customer. Now, customer experience encompasses marketing, branding, product quality, usability of service, and emotional rapport. It aims to create lasting loyalty and advocacy for crafting positive, memorable customer experiences throughout their journey. And lastly, customer experience is the entirety of the customer interaction with the company across their relationship. So customer experience is the holistic point of view of everything. By the time the customer pumunta sa store nyo, like you're working on Crocs or Nike or Landmark, by the time the customer gets inside the store, looks around, find for a product, that's the customer experience. Ganda ng store. I like the product. Oh, this is great. Ay, matibay siya. So that's the customer side, the product itself, the company that you represent. That's the customer experience. Now, looking on a customer service representative type of view, if you look on this picture, you might be wondering, what's the difference between the customer service and the customer experience? Now, if I would say, this is the guy, this is you, okay? So since I won't be getting any interactions from you moving forward, okay, so this is the customer service guy. And of course, this is our customer. Now, you've noticed on the first picture, it's basic transaction that is made. Am I right? But what do you think is different from the first picture and the second picture, the images? Well, I can't see your chat, but let me put it this way. Doon sa unang part, it's just a basic transaction. You bought something, you grab it, you decode it on your POS system, you basically cash it out, get the product. But on the customer experience, the product has already been purchased. But as you can see, he is going an extra mile for the customer. Now, the guy or the customer service is the representative of the store that he's working on. But aside from making sure the transaction is okay. He provides excellent customer service satisfaction, and the guy or the customer service is going an extra mile to let me pack your things. Let me do that for you. So, what's the impact with that? Customer satisfaction. Because again, this guy has nothing to do with that. It doesn't, a part of his description is not even a part ng pinirmahan niya. But because we're providing customer service satisfaction, we go above and beyond with our customer. Am I making sense? I hope I get a thumbs up to everyone. Good, good, good. Mahirap pala pag virtual. Anyway, I know you're responding. Tumatawa kayo dyan. Kumain lang kayo dyan. Makinig lang kayo sa akin. Okay, now let's differentiate. Well, I'm sorry, my English is expiring. But let's just try to compare customer service versus customer experience with this picture. Customer service is reactive. Keep in mind the reason of this webinar is for you to have this behavior in your head so that once you transpire or work as customer service agent, you know by the fact how would you react, how would you behave in front of the customer. Customer service is reactive versus customer service is experience is proactive. Oh, reactive, may binili ako sa store. Binayaran ko, niresibuhan mo. That's it. Customer service only do or acts whenever someone buys something. Papa-install ka, tumawag ka sa PLDT or you call Converge, you want to be installed. You get a call, ask for a transaction, receipt, everything. Then the customer service will say it will be installed by next week. That's the reactive part. Now, what's customer experience? Whatever na na-experience niya or whatever you could have done far and beyond what the customer is experiencing when you're doing your interaction. So let's give it an example. Reactive, simple, transactional, done and deal. Buy, make a purchase, done deal. Customer experience is more of proactive. It's not your job, but you're providing extra service. Ayaw po lang masyadong lalaki dito kaya mag-react, ha? Extra service. You know what I mean, guys? If you're guys here or, but I think most of you are girls, but you're providing an extra mile from what you're supposed to do. If I'm getting the sense out of you guys, okay? You're going an extra mile from what you're supposed to do, okay? So, you're making a lasting expression. That's customer experience versus customer service. Now, make it simpler, the difference between a fast food chain to a fine dining. They're both foods. Pareho lang naman silang pagkain, though the other one is far expensive. But because when you say customer service, you go to the counter, you go to the cashier, buy a Big McDonald's, buy a Big Mac, that's a done deal. But in a fine dining, it's different. You do an extra mile. You find a way for the customer to be comfortable where he can sit, a fine mood or a fine environment where the customer can relax and provide other services like what type of food, what type of presentation, where do you want to sit, do you want to have a wine. So you can see the difference among the two because you need to go far and beyond of the difference of a typical customer service versus to what you want the customer to experience in terms of providing a service in behalf of the company you're working at. Okay? So, let's jump into the most important part of the discussion. What are the type of customers? And I know most of you BPOs, you're struggling about this. Now, you already have your training if you're working with BPO, if you're already in a call center, if you're already technical support. Each company has their own protocols. They have their own best practices. But what I'm sharing to you is how I think in behind on my head that what type of customer should I characterize with them so that I'll be ready with the tools in order to provide satisfaction. So let's start with this picture. Okay. So everyone you know this guy, man. Like every girls knows like having this funny imaginative things may nagpuso na agad do. 'Di ba? You know the guy. Okay? So what I'm sending a sense here is don't be deceived. Okay? Look at this guy. All we know is a vampire. But in reality, he's Batman. Am I making sense? Is what I'm saying the trap. What do I mean by this say the trap? So these are customers that are monotonous. These are customers that you can't barely sense any emotion of them. You see the difference? You can't see an emotion with them. So ang hirap nilang tansyahin. You can't sense their mood. Why? One, when you see a customer or talk to a customer like this face to face or over the phone, you need to be aware, be alert, be assertive. Why? Because you don't know what's inside his mind. Cunning. Now, this customer, when I say cunning, they may present themselves as someone that's high profile, well educated background, but you don't see any emotions from them. They're gonna approach you in such a way that they're not gonna let you know what they are feeling. And of course, my favorite part, critic. This customers from the start of conversation, he'll start providing sarcasm. He'll start criticizing everything you do. Every time you open your mouth, every time you say something. Now, when we go back to a part, please keep in mind, customer service is customer experience. So you need to be sure that once you face this type of customer, you are fully aware because you are the one representing your company. You are the company. That's what you keep in mind. Now, what do I do when I say these customers? Be direct. Wala nang palabok. Huwag ka na kung anong parang sinasabi mo. Because we tend to do that pag dinenervyos tayo, di ba? We keep on babbling things. No. The moment customer asks you something, be direct. Tell him exactly what he needs to know, regardless of a negative or a positive feedback. If it's a bad news or something that he may get aggravated with, because that's the truth. You just need to be direct with them. No bullshit. Oh, sorry for the word. No BS. When you say no BS, this customer wants to know exactly what's going on. He made the purchase. He had the product damaged, bent, broken, bad quality. So expect this customer will start criticizing you. He's aware of your product because you're working in a lucrative type of company. Your product is providing marketing strategy all over the website, to TikTok, to YouTube, Instagram, showing that, hey, this is Nike. No question, it's quality. Pero natanggap ni customer, damaged product, quality issue. Am I making sense, guys? So the most important thing, of course, is be at your best. Because when I say the trap, these are customers that are fully aware of the product, and they will be abrasive to you when they start discussion. And every time you open your mouth and you speak in behalf of your product, of your services, they start criticizing you. The moment na may makita siyang inconsistency in terms of how you discuss your product versus to what he already knows at alam na alam niya kasi gamit na gamit niya na yung product. So be at your best. So I'm sharing to you this because these type of customers are the one that most likely provide detractor, and then when you turn things around, they give you a positive score at the end. So you be very careful with this. Now, this is the famous one that I'll show. Obviously, pag tinurn ko na yung next page. Alam na, right? Alam nyo na, when a customer calls in this kind of frowning with teeth. See, may nag-react na. Come on, guys. These are the customers that you are afraid of every day. Ito yung iniiwasan nyo eh. 'Di ba? 59ers na, tapos ito pa yung makukuha mong call. Now, I want to change your behavior in terms of handling this customer. Now, these are the things that you need to know. I'm gonna brush over it. Okay. Of course, they're gonna raging. I call them raging because the moment they take up the call, yada 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 yada, they start babbling, rambling about their issue. No remorse. He doesn't care if you're having a bad day. You don't care kung masakit ang ulo mo, ano, basta he'll start attacking you with questions and why the services are like this. Okay? Sorry, I was able. What if the call was observed by a QA and of course you're keeping a straight and simple? Of course, QA expects to give a rapport, providing powers. Would you compromise the call quality of this kind of people? Well, that's a very good question. We'll probably gonna discuss that along the way. But I have a very good uh opinion about it. Okay. So of course, if that being said, of course, these are customers has no remorse, senseless. So regardless how empathetic, sympathetic, how caring you are, wala na silang emotions. They're already mad. They're frustrated. They already had a bad feedback, bad product, bad service. So it could be a previous agent may mishandle this customer, or the product is so shitty that regardless of how many return and exchange that he did, is still getting the same shitty product. So wala tayong magagawa. But we can work this out as customer service since that's our main job. And of course, wala, ganun talaga. Bad trip na sila. So they are very hard to take. Now, why I'm focusing on this, and these are the things that you can do. Be empathetic. Let them vent out. Hayaan mo lang. Just acknowledge what they feel. Try to understand where they're coming from. Put yourself in their shoe. Kung isa yung nangyari yon, you will be act differently. Right? So, let them rant. Right? That's the second one. The most important one. When they start speaking, basically, the key word is do not interrupt them along the way. Let them vent out. Let them speak their words. And one thing that customer service do not do during this period, because I was working as apprentice QA before. I was working as SME in one of the technical accounts. These are what are the common mistakes customer service does. You don't take down notes when the customer is ranting. You should take down notes. Why? Because the most important details you need to know with the customer is during the time na nagve-vent out siya. Am I getting a thumbs up on those? Right? 'Di ba? Yun yung mga importante. But what is killing you is you're absorbing his emotion. Please understand, he's not mad or she's not mad at you. He's just frustrated from the experience that he encountered when you're working with your customer. Now, to answer the first question, main question regarding sa QA stuff, okay, these customers are pertaining to, or the trap customers we're talking about. These are highly intellectual customers. These are your long-time users, long-time customers that paid premium on their products and services. Now, when you say trap, sample lah, for example, listen to my call. This is the customer. I'm a trap. You see my bill, right? You see that I paid on time, right? You see I provided a customer service feedback with the last representative. You did very well, right? And you're gonna starts yelling at you and then, what the hell is going on? You getting the point, guys? The customer is very much a valued customer of ours, and you feel and she feel or he feel na he was mistreated because he's doing a part as a customer, paying the services on time, and even make sure that he provides good feedback with customer service. Then he will be mistreated by just one customer service who doesn't know how to react to his emotion. Kasi nga, this customer is blunt eh. So only need to do with this type of customer is to walk with them, talk with them, understand where they're coming from, know who they are. And I will discuss in the next slides how to handle them. So we'll go to that part. Thank you for that question. That's good. So next is, of course, sinabi ko na do not include. Okay. This is I call this customer as the HT killing customer. Does everyone agree? Average handling time killing customer. Now, ito yung customer na mabait, pasensyoso. Customer who is actually had a day off. He had all the time in the world for you, right? But these are customers are charismatic. When I say charismatic, no bad vibes, no bad bread, walang masamang tinapay, no, wala, mabait. Just typical person who's using or purchasing our products. Now, these customers are patient. So you take advantage of that because they listen to you. They just respond to you. Even though they have no idea what you're talking about. And they just trying to be patient because he's trying to observe everything you're trying to say. And what I said just a while ago, you are the world. Ikaw ang mundo niya. Sa oras na yon, sa yung ano, sabi ng customer, sa yung sayo ko. Gawin mo lahat. Masatisfy lang ako. Nagets nyo? Ganito yung mga customer na to. Now, endless. You see, Ben, this customer will take advantage of you because he has or she has all the time to you. So what's this? Okay. So I was doing this. So this is how it's supposed to look like. Mm, what I heard in the news is like, di ba? Kasi totropahin ka niya eh. Charismatic eh. Walang bad deeds eh. So he will take advantage of all the time and you don't have no idea how to get rid of it kasi pinapatay yung HT mo. Now, let's jump to the most easiest part of it. When you're this patient and when I say this patient, assurance. Every time you say something or once you meet halfway, give an assurance to these people. Because the reason they're asking a lot of questions, because these are the people that are not entangled with the world. Typical tao lang. They just give their time in the world with the beauty and love of Christianity and the beauty of the world. They're not into technology. They're not into fashion. They're not into products. It's their first time calling. It's the first time they take the customer, the product. It's the first time they experience the services. So, as a charismatic person, I'm gonna ask you questions. I'll be nice to you. Okay, you're sweet. Oh, yeah, you're nice. Okay, so make sure you give assurance with them. Be polite, right? Because these are highly respectable people. Could be grandmother, could be a priest, could be a pastor, or anyone that is had a good sense of life, a good view in life. So, suerte ka. These are customers that are good. And of course, respect. Now, you assure, you polite, you give respect. Okay. So why am I discussing this part? I will discuss to you the importance of this type of people, how it goes on at the end of our discussion. Now, maybe you saw this guy, my favorite character. I call him the boss. Why the boss? Okay. These are customers, the moment they pick up the call and the moment they open their mouth and start talking at you, they assume control. You get what I mean? These are customers that may pagkamata pobre na ang dating. You get what I mean? These are customers na before you start talking, he already sending the idea. I know exactly what you're gonna say. I know exactly what you're gonna say. I know. I've been there. I've done that. Don't tell me that. I've went through all this process. This is unacceptable. Boss na siya eh. He's not gonna accept your reasons. Why? Because he's omniscient. He's all-knowing, for crying out loud. Even though in the fact that this is a customer, you may suggest mamaru in Tagalog. Sorry for the word, ah. So, please, these are customers that you will feel at the start of the call, they're assuming they know everything. But technically, you can have the sense of them, they don't know. Okay, I'm a network engineer. I'm an IT help desk to one of an IT software company on the globe in the United States. Okay, sir. If you don't mind, would you like to open the command prompt? Customer respond. What's that? Command prompt. Get the sense? So, these are IT engineers daw siya. Matagal na raw siya sa ano. Pero simpleng command prompt din niya alam. If you're not into technical support, what it means that this is the command prompt that you see when you're typing something. So I had this experience with this type of customers, but I sarcastically asked him to open a command prompt. Pompous. So basically, these are people that are high regards to themselves. So there's no way you can able to penetrate with them. So what you're gonna do, feed their ego. Yeah, you're the best. You know exactly what to do. Oh, that's great. Even though in your heart, he's already telling you a wrong thing. He's already been misled by a previous customer service or technical support. Pero in your mind, in the back of your head, mali siya. But again, just to get his buy-in, feed their ego. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. That's perfect. So, agree in everything he said, but be discerning. And when I say discerning, be very careful agreeing. Kasi somewhere along the way, dahil sobrang takot nyo sa HT nyo, nakakalimutan nyo, nag-agree kayo, pero you didn't realize he misinterpreted what you tried to say. You agree with him, but somehow make a discerning attitude to let him know, that's not exactly what it is. What I mean to say is, oh, uh, I heard you. I appreciate you understand. But what I'm trying to say, and this is how it looks like. So you divert. And of course, the most important thing, you always commend them at the end of the call. You've been the best. It's a good thing that you're so well aware of all of these things and stuff. So I really appreciate that. So that's a good thing. I'm making sense, guys? Nakakasunod ba lahat? Am I doing fast? Let me know. So just a thumbs up. Okay, okay. It's hard if there's no interaction. So that's the only interaction you can do with me. Okay, so now, before we jump into this most important part of the slide, the four customers that I introduce you, or the customers that I introduce you, is for you to know the behavior they are exhibiting or the behavior that they're showing. But in your end, you have the alertness, the assertiveness, the attentiveness to respond to them. Because again, your goal is a customer service as a representative of the holistic point of view of the company. Everything you say, everything you do during the call, or every time you interact with your customers, you represent your company. You are the company itself. So you put that in your head that every time you interact with the customer, you think on your cost, your product, your services. Okay, now as we deep dive on this, let's go to each of this section as we go along. So we'll start with understanding customer behavior. Okay. So understanding customer behavior is basically trying to do a temp check. Okay. Guys, I need your interaction on this because this is one of my favorite. Okay. So how do you respond with the customer to make sure that you do a temp check? How the customers behave affects how you talk to them. That's the most important. How your customer behavior affects on how you talk to them. Example, how are you doing today? You start with that conversation so that you can do a temp check. You might be wondering what's the bullet. It's an instant. The moment the customer takes the conversation, thank you so much for calling. My name is Richard. How are you doing today? Do not stutter. Do not stop. Like a bullet, you basically pull the trigger automatically because this is how you're gonna know what the customer's behavior at that very important time. What he's feeling, what's his emotion. Anong araw ba? Bad trip ba siya? Is he having a great day? Is he doing well? Is his mother or father or family member sick? So that's the first time check. Next, how's the weather there? Guys, customer service, BPO, calling all of you in this session. I think we misunderstood this word. How's the weather there? This is the most commonly used word on all the customer service when it comes to their first day. How's the weather there? What's wrong with this word? Natawa siya. 'Di ba? No. How's the weather there? Yes, it's good. But you're sending the message to the customer that you're not on the same place that where he lives at. which is initially you don't tell the customer where you live at. It's not a part of your job. Nagkakaroon tayo ng confusion, guys. If you need to tell the customer that you're in the Philippines, please, as early as now, this will be recorded, this will be on YouTube. Do not ever put in your head that you're in the Philippines when you're talking to a customer. Remember, you're working for a Time Warner Cable company, you're working to a Direct TV company, you might be working to AT&T. You're an American by heart, by thought maybe, because you represent the company. That's what you always talk about. I think what it meant was, this is the best way to say it. How's your weather? Am I making sense? When you say how's your weather, how's your day? Are you doing good? Are you feeling bad? That's exactly what it meant. But this was transcribed through my first experience and it's been misinterpreted for the last 5 damn years or 10 days or a decade. It's not how's your weather there. How's your weather? How are you? Kamusta ka? Kamusta araw mo? Am I making sense, guys? So if you have question, you can pop up. I'll try to click on it so that we can work this out. Okay. So next, effective communication techniques. Now, in this picture, you will see how you're gonna interact. So bad trip si customer. She's having a rough day. She's sad. So we transition now. How do we do effective techniques, mga style? How we go with the buy-in with our customer. One, every time a customer vents out what his concern, what his issue, what's his problem or her problem, like a soft wind. I'm sorry to hear that. You don't say it like a bullet. How are you doing today? I'm sorry to hear that. You don't say it in a way. So you transition yourself in a way that you will tell to a friend, smoothing things in to like a blow of a wind. I'm so sorry to hear that. See, the empathy is there. Whenever you see this, it reminds you this is how you're gonna sound or how it's gonna behave when you talk to your customer. I'm sorry to hear that. You're experiencing that problem. I can only imagine. Di ko malabos maisip ba't nangyari sa'yo yan. So you're already putting yourself on the customer side. You're already putting yourself in the customer's shoe. See? Am I making sense, guys? So let me know if you have response or questions. Again, feel free to chat along the way. Okay? So, of course, to seal the deal, after telling you all his stories, after telling you all his problems, her problems, whatever that is, as a company representative, I'm here to help. How may I assist you? I never use that. How can I help you? How can I help you? I'm here to help you. So you're bridging the gap that, oh, okay. Customers will say, oh, this is cool. Because not all customer service will do that. They would feel like there are important part. Come on. The customer would sense that they are the important part of the business because the business will not run if it's not for them. So that's where you send the message. Okay. So next, this is my favorite. Okay. You might be thinking, building rapport. Okay. So if you look closely on the image, tawag dyan, bitag ka ngayon. Bebentahan kita ngayon. Magkano kayang credit card kaya pwede ko makuha sa customer na to? O ay lang kayang Star, Showtime, o HBO Cinema pwede ko i-add sa account nito. So, this is the cream of the crop. This is the top of the food chain when you're doing a customer service. The main core of how you're gonna engage and close the deal with your customer, whatever you're doing, either sales, technical support, or customer service. So you locked in. You build that rapport with the customer, showing that we understand how the customer feels, right? So you jump in and basically do a temp check. Whenever they say something, exhort with celebration. Oh, perfect. Whenever he gives an information, perfect. Whenever he provides a commendation, Perfect. And then whenever he reacts to a certain thing that a storyline or anything that's about his life, ano nangyari sa kanya, ano nabili niya, nag-graduate ang anak niya, may bago na siyang asawa, bagong asawa. Okay, that's not supposed to be it. Okay, sorry, cut that part. Okay, so sinagot na siya ng girlfriend niya. That's amazing. Get a wedding. That's amazing. You see, you give the impression to your customer that you're tropa, that you're okay, that you're happy for him. And of course, whenever uh they would give you anything, commendation or anything they say, I want to talk to your supervisor because you've done a great job, or any information they provide you, here's my phone number, here's my SSN, my last 4 digit, here's my email. I appreciate that. And the most important part of building a rapport is most of you do not say thank you. Give something. Kalimutan nyo na yung tatlo, say thank you. This is my phone number. Thank you. Let me talk to your supervisor. You did a great job. Thank you. You know why? Because you are already close the ties with the customer. So this is the important part of how you're gonna bridge the gap between the customer sides and your customer side's company point of view. Okay, making sense, guys? Are we able to still follow? I hope I'm not making it fast. I'm trying to be as gentle as I can, as interactive. Okay, so this is the, let's say, the most hardest part when you are in a billing customer side of things, technical support side of things, whenever there is on the product knowledge side of things, managing expectation. Whenever the customers call about complain, why my bill is high, why I'm overdue, why you have not received my payment, why you're being charged with this. So you need to know how to respond to this type of customers, setting the realistic expectation. Do not sugarcoat. You're scared to tell the bad news. Do not sugarcoat. Tell them and set expectation, the proper expectation in the realistic point of view. Now, every time you say something, your bill is high because if you're working in a credit card company, as an example, because there was an over limit that had happened on the 7th of March. When you say over limit, sa mga nagka-credit card customer service dito, he went over his limit at that time for whatever the hell reason why he goes over limit, and it's obviously the credit is already went high. But of course, the credit card itself doesn't restrict you automatically when you make a transaction. Hindi naman siya yung automatic ay out of balance na eh. As long as you're within your cutoff, within your billing period, okay, they will still allow to make such charge. Kung 3 piso lang o 5 piso lang naman ang kulang eh. So you get over limit. Why am I past due? Why am I past due? You discuss with them because you actually made a payment in the middle of the billing cycle. For those who are BPO, for those na hindi nakakintindi, you made the payment which is before the due date. So much is better you pay it on or actual due date in the customer US billing type of point of view. So you need to make sure. So whenever you set the expectation and discuss everything, are we on the same page? Are you seeing your bill? Do you understand now what I'm talking about? Okay. So of course, then once you're able to make a solid representation of the expectation and you have properly set the expectation the customer understand, and to make sure you have delivered the right message, are we all set? Are we on the same page? Are we good? Are we all good? So that already tells you that you did a great job already. What the customer is insisting of talking to a supervisor or manager out of frustration? Okay, that's actually a very good question, which I will discuss a bit on the latter part. But to answer that right now on live, when the customer insists of talking to a supervisor and you barely done anything, you give them the privilege of that. But you ask them first, Okay, I appreciate you calling about it. I understand you want to ask for a supervisor. May I know why? That's it. Let them talk. Because yada, 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 yada. Now, as you go along and the customer at narinig mo, concern ko to. It's my skill set. It's what I'm signed up to do. Trabaho mo. Your customer service. Hindi trabaho ng retention team, hindi trabaho ng technical team. Trabaho mo mismo. Then, you bring your sense with pride. Oh, okay. You know what? The good news is, that is my department. I'm handling that concern. I'm an expert of it. Now, you know not to get away with it because again, you need to fully understand what the customer is calling about. If he seeks for a supervisor and you know that you are already have the skill set to do the such job, you take ownership of it. Now, if the customer is kind enough to say, I understand, but I still want to speak supervisor, then go ahead. Whatever the management tells you, what they say you can't take a supervisor, I'm sorry, that's a BS. You've done your job, it is in the recording, you make a perfectly good assumption, and you have already set the proper expectation, and the customer insists of a supervisor, then you transfer him. Basic process. You need to not go overthink about it. That would kill too much of your HD. If the process says it's done like this in the sequence, follow it on that sequence. I hope I was able to answer that to whoever asked that question. Or Macy, yes. Thank you for bringing that question. Okay, so I think I kind of jumped back to, okay, now the providing solution part of the discussion. Now, this will seal the deal and you would know at the end of the call or under the end of a weekly basis or might be on the 7th day kung makakatanggap ka ng magandang feedback. Because this is where you shine. This is where you present the platter to your customer of the service that you have provided. Okay, so what does this mean? Giving choices when there are more than one way to fix something. So you're providing solutions with the customer, you provide them option. This doesn't work, then you provide another option. There's another option recommended by a supervisor, provide that option. So that the customer can think which is more acceptable, which is more reasonable. Okay, now, I completely understand your frustration. I'm here to help. I'll resolve this issue. To resolve this issue, I recommend. Okay, I completely understand your frustration and when you're coming from. I'm here to help. To resolve this issue, this is what I recommend. So when you present those solution, you present them in a manner that that's the best solution. Okay, daming customer service, BPO call center dito, you know by the fact the solution you provided doesn't fit the customer, but that what's the company was provided as a solution. Then it's your job to make the tweak, to make the food or the dish you're gonna serve in a way that will be acceptable for the customer. Lagyan mo ng pampalasa, 'di ba? Matabang na nga eh, 'di ba? Kung ikaw na ang present sa customer, kung pwede mong i-redo na, mag-redo ka. Do your own imaginative concept on how you're gonna present with your customer. So alam mo that the customer will accept your solution. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We apologize for the inconvenience you've experienced. To rectify this situation, we will do this. We will do that. We will do. So, the customer is already aware. Matalino tong kausap ko. Alam niya yung sinasabi niya. You present yourself in a way that you're well-mannered, well-educated, and you're well-trained customer service. That's exactly the point of this providing solution. When you put the plate on the table, you know by the fact that the customer will react to it. And dun pa lang makikita mo if he's satisfied or she's satisfied or not. And of course, I'm sorry to hear that about the trouble that you've encountered, but I'm here to assist you in finding the solution. Now, normally assist you is being used if you're into, sorry, just have a drink. If you're talking professionally. These are usual words that can be used when you're talking to a B2B business. How may I assist you? Well, you can say, but again, my best bet is always, I'm here to help. I'm here to help to find the solution for you. Okay, more emotional, more empathetic, more personal, I would say. If that's the word that you've been waiting for from this webinar, more personal. So I'm sorry to hear that. I understand where you're coming from. I can only imagine how you feel. So you combine from the start of this slide, the first 3 slides, up until this last part, you maintain that consistency when you talk to your customer. Done deal na eh. Iko-close deal mo na lang eh. 'Di ba? So make it at your best. Now, I think this is the last part. I'm not sure if I am able to track down time, but again, the good part of our discussion is that, of course, what that is VAME stands for: value, assistance, mastery, and excellence. And when I say value, V, value your customer. That's the reason why the business is running. That's the reason why you get the job. That's the reason why you're hired. Assistance. You're there to assist the customer. You're there to provide them assistance. You're there to assist them the beauty of the product and services you provide. You master your skills. Okay? You master your skills in such a way that you get along with the best words that you can accommodate. And excellence. Of course, provide excellence that everybody will get a very good, excellent feedback. So for those all of you that, again, I thank you and good luck for your journey of customer service. But I think we still have time because I still have an hour to go. So I'm gonna show you something on my screen, more of like giving you tips. Okay, guys? I think this is the time for you to give interacts. Let's ask questions for all of you guys. Okay? So if I could stop sharing.
At
Okay.
siguro Sir Richard, bago tayo mag-proceed dyan sa part na yan, magpa-games muna kaya tayo.
Yes, I know.
Okay ba yun?
And yes, I'm not happy because I'm not a part of it.
Yeah. So sa mga hindi po nakakakilala kay Sir Richard, ng mga ng mga first preview ng webinar namin, nakikinig lang po sa amin si Sir Richard na listener lang po namin si Sir Richard. And then nung nakita namin yung potential ni Sir, kasi nakita nyo naman napakagaling magsalita ni Sir and experience talaga sa mga matter na ganito. So nag-decide kami na bakit di natin kunin si Sir Richard? Di ba, Sir Richard?
Thank you, sir. Na-appreciate ko yan. Sobra,
Yeah.
sobra. And I'm thankful
Yeah.
and I'm enjoying. The best ang VAME. I could tell you guys. The best. The best.
Yeah. So sa mga nandito po, pwede po ba tayong i-heart natin si Sir Richard para sa napakagandang presentation ng first part niya? Yan. Ako, napakadami. Ako, sir, personally, ang dami ko natututunan.
Ay,
Pero
thank you.
bago ang lahat, magpa-games muna tayo, Ma'am
Ay,
Blessy.
sige. I'll go on break
Mhm.
first. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Si Ma'am Glenna, are we ready for the game?
Yes, so pagpahingahin muna natin si Richard. Magpapalaro muna tayo at magstay pa po kayo at meron pa tayong question and answer after. And then tungkol sa mga nagtatanong sa mga certificate later on po, tapusin natin ang session para makapag-attendance kayo at mabigyan kayo ng free certificate later on. Okay, so sa may mga mahahabang pangalan dyan, i-ready nyo na para copy-paste na lang kayo dahil magiging paunahan ito ulit ng pagsisend ng pangalan, okay? So, madali lang. Hindi ko kayo pahihirapan katulad na karaan sa bookkeeping session natin na merong mga ganun-ganon araw. Para hindi dumugo yung utok. Kasi dumugo na yung ilong natin ngayon dito kay Richard kaka-English eh. So, yun. Dito tayo sa word search, okay? So, ready ang pangalan. Mag-umpisa tayo at the timestamp of 2:05. Okay, so thumbs up nga sa mga ready na ang pangalan.
Ayan. Parang di ko na-discuss yung mechanics ng game natin, ma'am.
Ano lang naman, para mag-annotate lang din sila, ganun. Word search lang siya. Tapos mananalo ng 50,000. 50 pesos.
Sasali ako dyan, ma'am. Kung 50,000.
Okay. So, Richard, I remember you, Sir Richard. Ay, si
Yan.
Emmanuel Des.
So,
Wait
yun.
lang. Okay. So, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Unahan lang po ng name. Oy, meron ako nakita.
Si Jubilin.
Opo, ma'am. Si
Ano sa
Jubilin.
inyo?
Parang si Cristel.
Si Cristel po
Attorney
ba?
Emmanuel nag-send siya.
Hindi, kasi nung
Saktong-sakto po,
sinabi
ma'am.
mo, bago ka
Kulturan?
magsabi ng go, nandito na si Jubilee.
Okay, sige. Andyan.
Ah,
Dito tayo kay Cristel. I-promote natin. Joining and then mag-unmute po. Sana siya. Hi, Cristel. Good afternoon. Unmute, please. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, alright. So, ready ka na ba maglaro? Magiging madali lang to. Share ko ang screen ko.
Diyan
And
tayo
then,
sa
try
madali
to
eh.
annotate. Okay? Kita bang screen ko? Nakikita?
kita po, ma'am.
Yes
Kita
po.
So, Cristel, try mo mag-annotate para kita natin kung gumagana sa'yo.
Wait lang po. Um, saan po ba
Ayan,
yung
ano tayo sa
ano
madali.
Tataas na yung microphone. Meron
Okay. Alright.
Ayun, okay. So, try mo munang burahin para hindi ka maano. Pili ka ng category. Fruits, computer, countries, vegetable, music, animals.
Fruits po.
Fruits, okay. Okay, ready ka na? May timer to sa taas ha. Pag naubos ng time, for 2 minutes, mag-i-end ang game. Alright? Ready?
Wait lang po.
Wala,
Ready po.
nag-start na yung time mo.
Sige, go. Yan na.
Go.
Okay.
Durian.
Papaya.
Ayapap. Ah, papaya. Kala ko ayapap, ma'am.
Ayapap.
Papaya. Adovako. Ano?
Apricot,
avocado.
UK.
Asa na yung, ayun, nasa pangatlo lang yung apricot. Nasa 3 linya. 3rd line, apricot. Ayan. Makukuha mo to in 2 minutes. Banana nasa pang-6.
Banana. Yun lang.
Time.
Yung kiwi. Nasa kanan.
Nasa gilid lang si kiwi.
Pababa.
Kiwi.
Nakita, ma'am.
Nakita yung berries. Ayun. Pahiga. Ay, paslan pala, pahiga.
Pasland, ma'am.
Paslan.
Baliktad nga.
Lychee. Habaan mo pa. Kasi kulang ka ng E. Lychee lang eh. Lychee.
Sorry.
Medyo
Okay lang,
lit yan.
Minus point. Ayun. Uy! 3, 2, 1. And okay. 2 minutes is up, Cristel. Okay. So, medyo na-enjoy natin. Hindi na ubos.
Nakasama plantain. Ano yun?
Ano yun, ma'am? Ano yun, ma'am?
Ano ang plantain?
Hindi ko alam eh. Ano ba yun? Na-post ko tuloy. Plantain?
Oo.
Hindi ko alam eh. Plantain. Ano daw?
Baka magyari lang ka ni Ann Curtis. Capsicum.
Capsicum. Naku. Wag yun, mga hot bell pepper ba yun? Sige. So, thank you so much, Cristel, for joining us. And magmo-move na tayo sa next game. Alright. So, pa-share lang ng inyong mga, close ko lang to. Mag-ano ka ng another category. Okay. So, ready your name in 3. Wait lang 3 pa lang. Timestamp kay to 11. Catherine to busy yung huli. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Uy, favorite, Archie. Give chance to others ba tayo, ma'am?
Okay na, nauna siya eh.
Sige, nauna na siya. So, Archie. Promoted ka na.
Si Archie suki eh.
So okay.
Ano
Baka
sabi
sumunod,
rito?
baka mag-speech na rin yan
Ano
dito.
sabi dito? Catherine to Bise, Saba. Yes, that is Saba.
Saba. Manon. Hindi ko kasi matandaan. May, ano na rin. Hi, Archie. Good afternoon.
Hi, Archie.
Hello, good afternoon.
Alam mo na ang game natin, ha? Mag-annotate.
Opo.
So, share ko yung screen. Try mo na. Sample.
Mag-annotate. Mag-annotate ka pa.
Try mo muna mag-annotate. Sa baba lang para hindi masyado. Okay. So, delete mo muna yan. Pili ka ng category. Vegetable, music, animals, computer, countries. Vegetables. Okay. Ready ka na?
Apa.
Okay. Go. 2 minutes lang,
English may pangos siya.
Nakabaliktad si Arugula kaya hindi mo masyadong papansin.
Ayun oh, ang dami oh. Nagsalita.
Sunod-sunod ah. Grabe, sunod-sunod sila, no? Yung turnip, cucumber, broccoli.
Fennel, nasa taas nga lang. Cucumber. Sa taas, fennel.
Mukhang nagagalit na yung asawa ni Miss Archie.
Nasa taas yung fennel. Ano parsnip?
Ano?
Parsnip.
One parsnip.
Sartnis lang.
Alam mo yung ano?
Yun.
Kasi parang ano yun nila, no? Kemi. Yung pickle! Nakita ko na rin.
Kasunod
Ay,
lang.
nakita ko na rin.
Kung matatapos.
Aurel, nakita ko na rin. Pataas.
Taas ni Pickle, si Charlotte.
Picture pa lang.
Next card, pataas o pababa.
Nagagalit.
Nagagalit na mo.
Kalit ko yung
Ito lang keepers.
Alright. Last 15 seconds.
Ay, 15 seconds na lang.
Shallot.
Mataas na
Shallot.
4, 1, may shallot ka. May 4 pa, okay? So,
Thank you. Okay.
last one tayo, last game.
Mabilis kasing oras eh.
Oo, pabilisan lang. Sa taas ng pickle, sabi ni Jubilin. Okay. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Ayan na. Wala na talagang tatalo sa'yo, Emmanuel. Mabilis. Ayan. Last one. Asan ka na, Emmanuel? Hi, Eman. Good afternoon. Dinig mo ako?
Hello, ma'am.
Alright. Last game. Galingan mo,
Okay, ma'am.
Bilisan mo ang mata at kamay mo. Try to annotate first. Ayan, bilis. Okay, anong category mo? Eman, anong category?
Ano na lang, ma'am? Fruits na lang din, ma'am.
Fruits na lang din.
Apo.
Okay. 2 minutes ha. Ready, start, go. Oh, katulad lang dito kay Archie kanina eh.
Oo nga.
Scramble lang to.
Oh, nakita ko na yung ano.
Tomato sa
Ito.
taas.
Avocado.
Lychee. Tomato sa taas, baliktad.
Paglaro nga din yan.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Yan.
Pasali.
Avocado, pangatlo. Pangalawa nga, pom. Pangalawa, pom. Ano yung pom?
Phone can yun, ma'am.
Pom ka. Ma-search na mamaya. Kala ko hinihigaan, pom.
Eurotex pala, ma'am.
Andito naman si plantain. May banana na, may
Ayapap.
plantain pa.
Uy, nakita ko na yung ayapap. Ayun, oh.
Banana? Asan yung banana?
Banana.
Mandarin.
Kiwi. Simigaw.
Kiwi
Kiwi.
pataas. Pangalawang linya. Ah, si banana nakaslant. Apricot. Ay, hindi, wait lang po. Apricot. Ayaw niya ng pabaliktad. Si banana nakaslant. Berries. Ay, 5, 4,
5, 4, 3.
2, 1. And okay.
Wala, hindi nakuha, ma'am.
Walang nanalo. Okay. Balik. Okay. So, thank you, Emmanuel, for your time at sa pag-join. So, balik tayo kay Sir Richard. Thank you.
Sir Richard, ready ka na ba?
Already na. Parang mas madali yung ngayon. Bakit nung time ako parang mahirap?
Oo, sir, yung picture yun sa inyo, eh, no?
Oo, mas mahirap kasi mag-visualize. Hindi katulad nun, iisipin mo lang ako nung letra. Katulong na. Anyway, teka, naka-share screen pa ako, no?
Ngayon po, hindi po.
Okay. Wait. Screen. I hope I'm doing it right. Okay. So, pretty much seeing the screen. So, ito parang ano lang to, tips lang to. Mukhang feeling ko dumugo ilong yung kaka-English ko. Sorry. Okay. Well, anyway, if you like Japanese, pinoromote yung Shogun din. Okay. So, I just prepared something here. Is everyone seeing this? Nakikita naman nila, no? Are you seeing?
Opo, nakikita naman. Yeah
Okay.
po.
Okay. So,
Wait po, are we on the same page? Nasa Canva po kayo?
ay, hindi. Wait. Tika lang, new share. Ulit ako.
Okay.
Siguro to na lang. Add on text. Yan. Ito na lang. Nakikita nila to, no?
Yes po.
Yan.
Kita na.
Okay. Sige. So, I think, pansin ko yung presentation is not enough for 3 hours. So, I made some add-ons. So, for guys, I've noticed na medyo mas marami sa inyong walang customer service experience. And please admit to me, wholeheartedly and honesty, mag-thumbs up kayo kung takot kayong mag-English talaga. Seriously. Like, all of you. Now, to give you an idea, we're not deviating ourselves to the idea of kalimutan ng sarili nating lingwahe. Okay? Pero, just want you to let you know, guys, that because my heart is with VAME, you have no idea. But in a charismatic and religious point of view lang naman, okay, you know the Story of Babylon, right? And that's the reason why all of us are in a different nation and different country, because that was teared down, divided all of us into different regions. Technically, if that didn't happen, isang lingwahe lang tayo lahat. But it did happen. It must happen. God's will, and alam ko kailangan niya gawin. So, English is the best form of communication across all borders, across all nation, across all country, because this divides the the nation's inequality. And of course, this builds equality among all of us. Kaya nga ako may mga nakakausap na foreigners, and I was able to strive my business far beyond the Philippines. Kumbaga, nakakatanggap na ako ng mga invitations or requests from other customers sa labas. Hala, may nag-question. More time po. Oh, pwede. Sige, bahala na. Sagad natin. Nasa kanila yan. Naka-VAME yun eh. Kayong bahala, ma'am. Well, anyway, these are my tips and tricks for this stuff. Okay. Thanks, Emmanuel. Thanks. So, first thing na natutunan ko, in order to me to adapt to the culture of the English language, watch English movies. TV shows. Like a lot. Ngayon, kinakabahan ako kaya medyo ako nasa-sense ko na nakakagat ko yung dila ko. So I'm not able to enunciate. But what's the good thing about it when you're watching English movies? First, you study their reaction. Diba? If it's a drama, if it's a comedy. But I transition to TV shows. Why? Like Graham Norton Show. This is a show where you can see Americans, British, whatever country they may be, they speak in a way that they're discussing funny moments in their life. Mga impromptu questions. When you get to know and watch these movies, you get to the idea on how a person reacts. When you say, "Are you doing a great day? Good morning. Are you having a bad day? What are you talking about?" You sense their reaction. Parang Pinoy. Pre, ano, kamusta? Man, how are you doing today? 'Di ba? Sa conversion ng Tagalog natin, nagets mo ba? Did you get that right? Did you understand what I'm trying to say? So it's just the same intonation, the same tone and the same delivery, intonation almost the same, but pronunciation is different because again, these are foreign language that has foreign accents of themselves. And somewhat you can try to mimic, let's say, the second bullet point that I'm saying, crave for more movie actors or actress or emulate their accent, di ba? Para kung may fan dito na show, ng Shogun, you can, if you're a male, you can try to emulate the accent of Cosmo Jarvis. You know, Captain. Or like you say, have you been doing this for quite a while? Or yung bahala ka, play around with accents. So you somehow get the idea how a typical American, British, European speaks. Para pagka may customer ka ng tumatawag, I'm gonna say, I have a problem with my bill. I have paid my on due time, but I can't help but wonder why are your bill is so high? Tayo na yung high nila, wala ka bang marinig na H? High. 'Di ba? Yung high nila, see, kasi typical American, very enunciated yung mga words. You crave for more movies and actress. So, you practice in a sense kung ano yung accent na makuha nyo, pero for customer service, guys, plain native English language. Kasi, may ibang customer service, ano ba tawag sa term? Pinaninindigan yung British accent. Ngayon, customer British, syempre, feeling niya they have the same culture. Diba? So how is it? Did you paint your day red? Paint your day red means that masaya ka ba? As in, when you say kasi paint your day red, you had a wonderful day. Ano daw? Paint your day red? Di mo niya naget. Did you paint your day red? And then you ask the customer, why would I paint my day red? Pero di mo na-gets na in a British Colombian concept, ang ibig sabihin niya doon, na-enjoy mo ba yung araw mo? May nagawa ka bang tama ngayon? Marami siyang expression eh. Pero some tip na ma-absorb nyo lahat, did you paint your day red? Or was your day painted in red? Mga ganon. So, you watch them all the time. Sorry, pero kung pursue nyo yung customer service, I apologize. Kung fan kayo ng mga teleseryeng Tagalog, I want you to transition to Netflix, Amazon, or whatever. Pero TV shows to be exact, to get the idea of certain expression. Now, if you do watch series or movies, watch those parts where actors like they're going to an interview. Get the familiarization of their tone, of their voice when they're expressing. I can give you a sample like GQ or Vanity Fair. Search kayo, interview with Michael McConaughey or di ba, hirap i-pronounce no? Pero Michael McConaughey is one of the best accents pero hirap na hirap ako gayahin, di ba? Pero sobrang ganda na accents niya. The southern accent si Matthew McConaughey. Pero anyway, so and most lastly the part is don't be afraid to chat or talk to foreigners. Now, if some of you guys, you can raise your hand if you have foreigner friends, boyfriend soon to be, or girlfriend soon to be. Don't be afraid. Di ba? Kasi themselves, like I just talked to a friend of mine and that is currently in Brazil, but he's US American. I told him that I'll be having this presentation. And then he's married to a Filipina somewhere in Cebu. So imagine the culture and what bridged the gap between most of them is that it's a good thing that he's inclined and in love with the Filipino culture because he has a Filipino wife. And the good thing about it is that he can share things to me. I can ask him, correct me if I said this right, if I saying it correctly. Because sometimes, even though we understand the English language and we watch the English language, kahit inaral pa natin nung high school at elementary na, hindi natin naiintindihan na sometimes meron din silang tinatawag na kanto English. Kanto English. Like, syempre, typically pag dinadarag mo ba ako sa Cavite? So, madalas mo marinig mo sa kanila, are you messing up with me? I want to ruin my day. What are you planning to do right now? Diba? What are you talking about? So, doon pa lang makikita mo, magigets mo, ganun pala yung reaction niya. Ganun pala niya paano i-pronounce. So, kung lalaki ka, find an actor na pwede mong gayahin. Mimic them. Emulate with them. Try to understand them. Get in love with them. Because one part of the key is to learn their culture. Once they learn their culture, you can transcend that to your calls. Why? Amerikano kausap mo, foreigner kausap mo, Japanese or whoever. If you have that small piece of culture that they have, you can share something to build your rapport. Am I right? Don't transition yourself in a way that their life is different from us. Try to study them on your free time. That's why on the first part, watch these movies, watch these TV shows, like a lot, just to give you an idea kung ano ba sila? Ano ba yung mga trip nila sa buhay? Ano ba yung mga pagkain nila? Ano ba yung mga gawi-gawi nila sa buhay? So once you start conversing with them, hindi na mahirap sa'yo. It's easy for you. You could do this probably mamaya pag-uwi or bago kayo mag-start. But again, just these are tips. These are only tips that I can provide. Though I'm not sure I have the power to share this. You see this YouTube link here? You can copy paste it, or Miss Glenna or Mark or Bam, you can help me copy paste it. It's a
Pasend na lang sa akin, sir. Sorry.
Saan ko siya isesend?
Dito sa sa chat, papindot ng chat, and then to everyone.
To host
Ako na po, ma'am.
panelist?
Ako na po.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, nakuha na.
Nakuha mo?
Ako, connect.
Okay. You can play it on your end. This is Cloud Talk. This is, for me, dito ko nakuha halos lahat ng magandang spiel on how to empathize or sympathize or acknowledge customer concern. These are a bit lengthy statements, pero you can see the difference on how they transition with customers, on how they say things, how you react. And kaya ko yan sinave because I was thinking about it, and that's one of the best platforms or YouTuber or something you can actually watch all over again. I can use this whenever I encounter customers that are aggressive and hard to understand. So mga pampacifier, mga statement yung ginagamit niya. It's and also the best way to get inclined of how he speaks in English. So again, you can watch YouTube, influencers, Instagram, whatever. Kahit sang platform or social media platform when you're watching, kalimutan nyo muna yung mga fina-follow natin mga Pinoy vlogger. I don't mean to step on anyone kung masyado kayo inclined sa mga ganong klase ng mga viewing, pamparelax nyo. Pero please, trust me when I say, when you get in love and you get involved with other cultures' behavior, masasabi nyo sa sarili nyo, wow, now I understand why the customer is like that. Why is he behaving like that? How he treated like me, how he treats me, how he responds to me. Bakit ganun siya mag-isip? Bakit simpleng bagay lang, hindi niya magets? Then you become to fully acknowledge not all of us are the same. We have different cultures. To tell you frankly, we've been honest, Filipinos more advanced with technical uh, knowledge compared to other countries because they have well-versed culture that they did not require technology just to bridge the gap. Kasi they are built with communities, they're built with railroad traffics that's so fast. Kaya nga mapapansin nyo sa mga pelikula, it will only take them like 15 minutes to go to a shop, 15 minutes to go to a friend, 10 minutes to save a life. Because these are countries that has been fully structured since far beyond from what we are seeing in the movies. When you get engaged with them, you fully understand bakit stressful sila. Bakit sila ganun. Kasi pera-pera eh, trabaho-trabaho. They want to best with their family. So I observe that culture. I appreciate those cultures. And to tell you honestly, I have my own personal problem as well. Ma'am Glenna knows that. They are the ones giving me good moral values. Their core values transcends to me and began to realize, man, this is a big world for you to go. Go far and beyond. Go expound. Step up, stand up, walk. Walk side of your house, go anywhere you want because no one is holding you. So I hope I was able to share because I'm trying to maximize the time. If you have questions that has to maximize the time, I think if you'd allow the guys, I can answer those questions. Mabilis naman ito. Hindi ko alam kung saan po magpa-pop up yung mga question. If you have question, guys, anything, like anything related sa call center, BPO, bahala kayo. Or kung may issue kasi si Elio, joke lang. Pwede natin pag-usapan dito, pero if you have questions, feel free to ask, lalo na sa mga upcoming call center agents, mga BPO call center. Sa mga BPO call center agents dyan, you know what to do, you know the right. I have the skill set na train na kayo, so I think alam nyo na yung mga gagawin nyo. Pero think of this as more as a heads up, more of like another structure that you can practice pag nakikipag-usap kayo sa customers. Not interested to Pinoy bloggers. Okay, don't want to comment on that because people around me, what's there a time that it became a challenge to you to practicing in English language? Yes, because when there was a customer that was engaged with me, Ukrainian kasi siya eh. Soprotrop. Ganun yung mga words sila, yung matigas. So, what I did is this. Sir, I apologize. I barely understand what you're saying, but I care for you. I want to help you. I'll ask a question. You tell me if it's a yes. So you try, and since you're more understandable, are you referring to the first billing statement on the second page? Is that a yes? Yeah. Oh, then he respond. Okay. Because the difference is that a language is not studied based on alphabetical way ng pagkakaintindi natin na pag Tagalog natin, wag natin gawin yung Filipinoism English. Tagalog, translate mo literal sa English word by word. No. There are YouTubers, there are Google, use it, maximize it. If you have ChatGPT or whatever AI operated stuff that you may have on your end, use that, then try to compare. So, what was your worst call? The worst call, I can't say every situation can be a worst call. But I think the worst call that I have experienced when I was working with analog devices is I really go far and beyond. Magtatagalog na ako ha. The customer's server is located in Singapore. That's analog devices and it's currently down. And there are 10 running engineers that can't do their work because the server is down. So, sa IT help desk, you have 3 shift calls. When you say shift calls, kunyari si Ma'am Blessy shift 1, Ma'am Liana shift 2, si Ma'am Glena shift 3. So, during their shift, kailangan may tawagan ako sa kanila to escalate the issue. And to tell you frankly, si Miss Glena, ang malapit sa General Trias noon, pinuntahan ko siya sa bahay, kinatok ko siya sa bahay. Miss Glena, down na Singapore, walang sumasagot. Si Pravin hindi sumasagot. Si Sir Sam hindi sumasagot. So I did far and beyond. And I would say that's the worst kasi call center agent tayo. Hindi naman ako service errand boy eh. So seriously, I went to that one and I was commended by the vice president of analog devices at that time. This is, sabi niya, naiyak ako. This is the man that you're supposed to have with your company who can go far and beyond what he's supposed to do. So, when you help a customer, tulungan nyo. Bad trip ka na, o alam ko naloko ka na syota mo, huwag mo naman dalhin sa call mo. Problema mo yun personal. Your goal is once you sit down on your chair, you put your headset. O nga pala, no, pogi-pogi ni Coco Martino, pag suot ng headset mo, oh nga, he was so handsome and then you just look like I like his abs and mag-transition ka na into an American accent kasi the moment na yung headset mo nandito na, think American, speak American. Your customer service, the moment umupo ka, you think of your job, you think of the people you're gonna feed, and your goal is the word help. Ilagay mo, ito, true story to. Help, not assist your customers. Help them. And then the more you get engaged with them, the more you understand them. How do you overcome difficult customers? Sabi ko, sorry, pag irate, let them vent out. Niloko niya ako. Tapos, pinilang ko pa nga siya ng bagong kotse eh. Yung gusto niya, yung two-door. Basta lamang ko yung best friend ko pa, sympathize with them. I understand how you feel, ma'am. You know, I may be a male, but my wife cheated on me. Kahit joke lang. Hindi naman totoo eh. Pero maging actor, actress ka sa sarili mong mundo as call center agent. Maniwala kayo hindi. Kung gusto nyong maging mala Wonder Woman accent or Bruce Wayne or whatever sinong artista ginagaya nyo, you can do that on your own. Huwag yung pakilan nyo yung kapwa nyong ahente. Kanya-kanya sila buhay, magdaldala sila dyan. Kasi at the end of the day, kung makalimang CSAT ka, ATT offers 5,000 CSAT. Hindi ko noon yun na, hindi ko sinabing, hindi ako nagpo-promote na account ha. Pero incentive-wise, think of it as virtual assistant. Lalo na to, virtual assistant, you talk to a customer, not complaining, but customer is totoo. Like, Richard, how are you doing today? Well, I have 2 neighbors currently doing a ritual. What ritual? They're singing out loud and I can't understand what they're singing. Try to learn how to rapport with your client. Kahit anong galing mo sa skill set mo, if you cannot communicate properly, and I tell you honestly, yes, it is true. I was hired as an IT help desk because of my BPO experience for my former SME, and I was so happy. It's a high pay, and the story behind that, he cannot extend me more because I'm a college undergraduate, and analog devices requires a college graduate with papers, with documents, with transcriptions. But again, I stayed there for a long time and I had fun and then I enjoyed it. So medyo mo customer service skills lang I was able to learn. So the tech stuff, just it goes along the way. Dami ba ng question eh? Thank you so much for answering. In my experience, I did very well. Good customer asked for soup. I asked for that reason. She said commendation after a while. Soup. Well, guess what? Instead of commendation, she destroyed me into the soup and then, okay. Maria, right? Nag-name drop pa ako, no? Okay. Medyo seryoso to. Okay, I'll be serious on this part. When a customer asks for a supervisor, whatever that is, give it, regardless what it is. But before the customer leaves you hanging or before you transfer them to your supervisor, hiring manager, ask yourself, ginawa mo ba lahat talaga? Na-resolve mo ba? Naging honest ka ba sa customer mo no sinabi mong ganito? So, at the end of the day, if you're gonna watch this YouTube all over again or you watch this webinar all over again, you get my sense when I say, do not do BS. Tell them exactly what they need to know. That's it. Para kang nakikipag-usap sa tropa. Kausapin niyo yung customer niyo parang tropa, hindi pagtatawag, bad trip kayo agad. 'Di ba? Accept the fact that you're a part of the company. You always think ahead of yourself. And again, yes, building rapport is always and always the main sandwich, the main ingredients whenever you talk to a customer. Pero again, these things that I discussed to all of you listening to my rambling, kayo nang bahala. All I'm saying is this is how I experience things with customer service, with my line of work, at my former works. And this has helped me consistently had good CSAT. I fail. Yeah, you can't please anybody. People will get detractor kasi he's not detracting you. He hates the company. You're not representing yourself kahit gusto mo lang magkaroon ng score na feedback or CSAT. No, he's grading the company, not you. Nagkataon lang, ikaw yung na-detractor. Kasi nga, he hates the company. Now, it's your job. Sorry na sa company ko, pasensya na, naabala ka. Pero huwag ka malala, in behalf of my company, tutulungan kita. Hindi mo lang kasi naiintindihan na we care for you eh. Diba? All the care. Para kay di naliligaw ng babae. Pag naliligaw kayo sa shota nyo, mga shota nyo, halos ibigay nyo lahat. Tapos pagkasama na kayo, wala na. See? Customer experience, wala na. Customer service nung una, no, sinabi niya, oo. Okay na, sinasagot na kita. Wala na yung customer experience, which is wrong. Nung sinagot ka na niya, tayo na, oo, papakasal ako sa'yo. I do. Sabi ni ma'am kay boss. Sabi ni ma'am kay boss. Sabi niya, I do, I will marry you. Hindi ko kasi alam yung accent niya eh. I love you so much. You have no idea how frustrating is this to me. I want to bridge the gap between my country to your country in the Philippines. Where are you now? I'll send you GCash. Send you GCash. Diba? So, I make fun of this on what, but as I go along, ganito ako, pag nagko-calls. Ngiti lang. Kasi, kailangan ma-enjoy mo eh. Kahit anong takot mo eh. If you had a rough day na pinupuno ka ng irate caller, ito yung tip. Huwag ka kasi magbabad sa call. Huwag ka magbababad sa call kasi ganun ang BPO eh. Pag bababad ka sa queue, lahat ng escalation bababad sa'yo. So make your call counts. If it's a fast inquiry, sagutin mo na agad. How much is my bill? It's 255 pesos or $255 and it will be due on the end of month. Kahit hindi niya tinanong yung due month, sabihin mo na sa kanya yung due. Anything else? Okay, thanks so much for calling. Pak. Oh, another call. I have a problem with this. Yada, yada, yada. My husband is dead. Oh, that's great to hear. Husband is dead? That's great to hear. No. I'm sorry for your loss. I understand it's frustrating to you. So, nandun yung urgency mo. The emotional to ngayon. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. And so that you can go back to the affairs, malamang nakalibing. Okay, I will resolve your problem as soon as possible. Can you please provide me your account number? Pak, ta. Huwag ka nang makipagtsikahan sa QA mo. Huwag mo na tignan yung crush mo sa kabilang bay. Ang pogi-pogi niya. Ang ganda ng muscles niya. Huwag ka mag-focus. Once na may pumasok na call, focus ka doon. That's it. Focus, focus, focus. Engage. That's what's VAME. Okay? Value your customers. Okay? value, assert, master your skills, and always exceed the expectation. So, yun lang. Nakatingin lang ako sa relo kasi hindi ko na nabasa sa piling ko. So, I did well, guys. I hope I was able to share knowledge to you. So, you can see this face maybe a week or two. I don't know. I'll be watching it. I don't know. But again, thank you so much for your time, guys. And I hope I was able to share my best practices to you. Good luck to your careers moving forward, and God bless to VAME.
Alright. Palakpakan naman natin si Sir. Bigyan natin ng maraming heart and applause. Yan. Thank you so
Kaya
much,
lang ako kay Richard.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Parang di pala kay Richard doon sa mga tanong kanina, doon kung saan nabubuli daw sila if about how they speak English. So karamihan kasi sa ating mga Pilipino kasi talaga, tayo lang naman yung minsan napaka-particular talaga natin sa bawat
Mm.
words.
Ah,
Sa English. But when it comes to the other side or the US customers or the English speaking customers, hindi sila ganun ka-particular. So
correct.
they're actually not particular on the grammar, but they are particular on the accent.
Yes. Always.
Yes.
Always.
But yeah, go ahead, Richard.
Ay, hindi. If you're gonna add something, ma'am, no, boss ko.
Particular talaga sila is sa accent. So dapat talaga pag-aralan din natin yung accent ng US. But when I actually watched a YouTube video last night, so yung sinasabi ko sila, is tayong mga Pilipino, tayo yung pinakamalapit ang accent sa US.
Yes.
But if you're India is actually like almost like second to the Philippines when it comes to like when it comes to speaking in English. So mararamdaman mo yung yung accent ng India. They're
Mm-mm.
actually really thick.
Yes.
Yung sa atin lang kasi, ang sa atin lang kasi sa mga Pilipino, yung accent kasi natin is medyo mabagal yung pagbigkas natin ng words.
Yes.
Mabagal tayo. Kumbaga napaka-clear.
I could not agree with you more because, but the things that how they respond, but sometimes they're very good.
Yeah, so tama yun ang sinabi ni Richard na mas maganda siguro manood tayo ng mga English movies. And ang sa atin kasi, pag nag-English kasi tayo, habang, kumbaga, sinasalita natin, pero tinatranslate natin sa isip, tumatranslate sa isip natin yung mga English na yon. So, sa akin lang is mag-practice tayo. Huwag kayong matakot magsalita ng English if ever na may hindi kayo ma-pronounce ng ayos. Nandiyan naman si Google, Translate.
Correct.
Di ba meron namang sound yung sa Google Translate, i-click mo lang siya para marinig mo talaga kung ano talagang pronunciation ng yun, ng words na yon. So yon. So ano po talaga, relate talaga kay Sir Richard yung mga galing dito sa sa BPO industry.
BPO. And madam, just to add to you up, kasi since this is a virtual assistant type of a job, do you commend ChatGPT or it's also a part of a platform using the ChatGPT as a process? I just want to say para hindi ako maka-step up kasi mamaya this is a live video, if I tell them to use it, you might have not been practicing it. Okay.
Practicing it.
Yes.
We highly recommend ChatGPT because talaga siya, if hindi mo alam kung paano mag-create ng spills, you can actually create spills with ChatGPT, but you have to tweak it, okay?
Yes. Oh, the reason why I told you this 2 days ago, I was not aware that ChatGPT has an option to make a voice. You will see it the moment you type the chat and then you get a response. You'll see there is a volume button on the side.
Meron na ba?
I don't know. Meron, yes. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show it or you want me to show it kung naka-share ako. Pero anyway, for you guys who are in your computer, there is a voice option. You could choose Cove, you could choose Elizabeth, I forgot the other names. Kung pili ko kung babae ka o lalaki ka, you can click that and then it will start telling you in words. Yes. See, if you click on that, he will speak to you.
Organizational chart for slide 1.
You can practice that. You hear it every day. Kausapin mo si ChatGPT. I don't care how do you respond, but he'll respond to you. Then the moment napansin mo how he talks, kasi para siyang buhay na tao eh. In my experience, I did a very good call. Kaya, binabasa niya to. Mayroon siyang mga, may hinga pa siya, butong hininga pa siya. So, it's a good way as well if hindi mo maiwanan yung mga Pinoy tingi parts nyo. Yes, again, I'm not against any Filipino culture, anything, but come on, we are already verging to merge with the culture of anyone in the US, anyone in the world. And this is customer service. So if you want to really have a career, tama si Madam, practice, practice, practice. Huwag mo pakialaman yung mga kasama mo. Maganda nga yan pag may kaaway ka. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh, di ba? Ang angas mo tingnan. Oh, hindi na siya makakasabot. Look at your face. Right? I mean, look at it in the mirror. I can't barely understand. I can barely recognize you. Look at it. You look like a monkey, like a third boy child monkey with the hairy, di ba? You make fun of it. It sounds funny, pero ang sarap mang asar dito. Trust me. Kasi pag bad trip ka, instead na mag-curse ka, di ba? Mag-English ka na lang. Galit ka sa kapitbahay mo, speak in English. Di ba? You look like a leprechaun almost 4 feet high with a 6-foot nose. But you see, kasi na-visualize mo yung sinasabi ko. Pag sinabi ko leprechaun, pandak. So in my head, that's the right way to say leprechaun is a dwarf. But leprechaun is a different thing. It's a mythical being with bad nature. Diba? Pero dwarf sila. So in my head, I learned it, ginugol ko, chinat GPT ko. So 'di ba? Magigets mo na napapractice mo na sa utak mo. And every day you practice it, huwag mo pakialaman yung surroundings mo. Kasi the moment na napapractice mo, masarap. You enjoying a lot. Pwede ka naman mag-express sa Tagalog kung trainer ka o ano. Pero in a customer side of things, when you start learning the language, di ka nang takot. May gusto manligaw sa'yo, lalo na pansin ko. Sorry, puro babae kasi dito eh. Sorry pre, Sir Mark ha. Kasi kung sari, may maliligaw sa ating babae na Amerikana. I find you so handsome. Well, you know what? I have my account number here. You send me the money. I'll gonna ride on an airplane in NAIA and make sure I'll be there in the next 2 days. So, di ba? Plain and simple. Sasabihin ng American, oh, very straightforward. I like this guy. Di ba? Tapos binalak mo agad. Salbahe mo, sir. Binalak, nag-send ng GCash, mga kalahating milyon. You see my point? Kasi we tend to understand, nakala mo magkaiba tayo. Honestly, agree si ma'am sa akin kasi your boss, we've been with other people. They're not different from us, honestly. They just have a different food, a different taste, a different environment. But they love the Filipino people. Take advantage of that. Truly, wholeheartedly. Be care. We have more positive feedbacks to any site. Kaya ko mag-name drop. Kasi we are patient, we are kind, we are hospitable. So, learn from them, appreciate them, and watch them. Aralin, manood kayo araw-araw na ginawa ng Diyos. Mahirap sa umpisa, trust me, tama si Madam. Mahirap sa umpisa. Pero again, kahit pag-aralan mo yan, pag wala sa puso mo, wala. Mahihirapan ka. Learn to love it. In a fortunate event, bata pa lang kasi ako, Sesame Street. Oh, alam niyo na. Sesame Street pa lang, bata pa lang ako, Sesame Street na. So, yung mindset ko na ginawa ng nanay ko, bakit ko nanonood ng cartoons na to? Tinirain na niya ako. Nag-usbong na nung college na, okay. So, I learned to watch American films, American cartoons, American TV series. So, medyo naging incline ako sa kanila. So, that's a good point. Thank you, madam, for
You're
what?
actually right because your CEO kasi namin dito, of course, he's an Israeli. So most of the Israeli are actually not that good in English. But I asked him, how did you learn to speak in English? Your English is actually really good. So he actually told me na he learned it by watching cartoons.
Cartoons, totoo.
Yun, guys.
Yes.
Manood kayo ng cartoons because if you can also notice na yung generation today, the Gen X,
Anime.
yeah,
Yamite! Puro yamite.
they're actually watching most of
Anime.
the younger generation, yung mga 10 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old,
Kokolem.
Mga English speaking na sila. Kasi nakunood sila ng cartoons. Cocomelon, mga ganon.
Cocomelon.
Yes.
Agree
Peppa
ako
Pig.
dyan dahil may toddler ako.
So, di ba,
Pep-
English
Ay,
ng
hindi
ano,
ko
What
sila
is-
tinuruan, pero nag-i-English sila. Tagalog ko naman sila inaano, pero
mas
sa
accent nila, mas magaling pa accent ng anak ko sa akin.
Ma, where's my breakfast?
Yung kala nila, tinuturuan mo ng English, pero hindi naman. Dahil sa pinapanood nila.
Because of cartoons yun. So,
Mm.
nanoodin kayo ng cartoons baka sakali. Kasi
Grabe.
based yun for kasi yung mga bata natututo ng ng accent and English. So maybe you can try it as well. May question lang kasi dito, what is the best headset can you recommend on a budget? So actually sa mga BPO industry, I think they're actually using Jabra. But it's kind of costly. Sa inyo,
Oo, parang
kasi
2.5, ganun.
I used Jabra before. Sa inyo, ikaw,
In play, pwede na.
yun nga sabihin ko. So we actually have a client who actually requested us to provide headset to our VAs. So we actually bought in play. And when, siyempre, nung sinend namin yung in play, tinanong namin, how's the performance? So far, maganda naman siya. Ang in play, wala pa siyang 500.
Oh,
Yes.
Ito, gamit ko, in play.
Yun, in play, wala pa siyang 500. So you can actually buy that headset.
Ay, may i-share pala ako ng mga tools for, usually na ginahanap ng mga clients natin at ginagamit ng mga virtual assistants. Okay, share ko lang ang aking screen. So, para ma-take note nyo and then ma-share, print screen ninyo ito. So, kita na yung screen ko.
totoo.
So, ayan.
Fresh test. Send this.
Georges, Zendes, Freshness, Talk to,
Sa
Tidio.
mga na yan, sa mga tools na yan, already tried Intercom at saka Tidio. And also Talk to. Yung Talk to, maganda siya. Okay naman siya, pero alam mo yung pag parang lagi may kausap sa telepono. Kasi yung Talk to kasi ang sounds niya is nagre-ring. Pag may chat, nagre-ring siya.
Parang analog phone. Parang talaga tawag talaga. Oh, cute.
So far, yan, Intercom, Tidio, and Talk to, yan, mga magaganda yan for customer service. And guys, if you're actually going to apply for a customer service role, ito talaga ang pinakamahalaga doon. You have to answer, like for example, for chat support, you have to answer the customer's inquiry within a minute. Nag-inquire sila. Kasi pag lumampas yon, ano na siya?
Aalis na sila dun.
Si customer, hindi nyo na ma-address yung nila, yung concern niya. Yun ang experience namin from our team and also from our VAs. So, yun. Kahit naman dito sa team namin, like for example, kahit sa WhatsApp lang, kahit within a minute mag-a-answer ka. Ano po ulit yung headset ko na wala pang 500? In play, in
play lang.
Nag-promote na.
Oh.
Type ko lang, in play.
Siyempre, ibibigay sa inyo ni Glenn ang kanyang TikTok affiliate link.
Sabi ko na okay lang yung support game. Ano ma'am?
Meron to sa VAME.
Meron
sa to.
po ng VAME, yung nyo po, meron po kaming in-play doon. Yun po, sige. Andun po yung
So, sa TikTok account namin, meron dong basket. Click nyo lang, hanapin nyo lang tong in-play. Alam ko nandun na to. Check the yellow basket.
Yes, nag-promote. So, another additional kasi sa mga ang BPO kasi is actually different from when you're actually working as a VA. Because sa VA kasi talagang direkta ka na sa kliyente nag-work. And then they have like different kinds of customer service. Meron silang email support, chat support,
Chat support,
and
yes.
call. So, yun. So, siguro mag-practice din kayo ng
Typing skills, yes. Chat, kasi pag chat, may expressions din yan. Wag gamitin ng voice tsaka chat, magkaiba yun. Kailangan professional tone ang chat.
Yes. Yun naman depende. Pero pag naman talagang chat support ka or email support, yun talaga dapat magandang grammar mo. Pag
Correct.
kasi calls, okay lang kasi sa calls okay lang. But pag chat support or email support, yun talaga kailangan maganda yung grammar. Because we have a client na chat support and email support na napaka-particular niya. So, pag nag-i-interview kami ng client, nag-i-interview siya ng client sa amin, nagtatanong siya, itatype nung ini-interview niya. Tapos check niya talaga yung buong composition ng grammar. So, yun, napaka-importante nun sa chat support at sa email support.
Install Grammarly.
Yes, ang play po ba may noise cancellations? Yes po. You guys, Harvey is for customer service. Parang meron kami ngayon for customer service yata. And guys, so sino man dito, magpo-promote na din ako ha. So kung sino man dito ang mga VAs who actually speak, write, and can read Arabic. So we're actually looking for Arabic speakers or someone who knows Arabic for, I think that's for customer support. And also for some, pero din ditong Hebrew speaker, we also like looking for Hebrew
The
speaker.
best yan. Oh, the best yan, promise.
Konti
The
lang na
best.
alam ko sa Hebrew, manishma.
Manishma.
Ore.
Okay, yes.
Ore.
Manishma siya ba?
Again.
Shawarma, mga ganon. Pero, sorry, pag Hebrew speaking ba? May mading ako dito. More of like Jewish people ba to? Or Hebrew? Jewish ba? Or hindi? Depende. What country is Hebrew?
Yeah, Hebrew is actually, sa Jews.
Jewish country, yes.
Country.
Nice people actually.
Yung hinanap pa lang namin sa Jewish speaking is like they also know the culture of
You need to.
you have to know the culture of the Jewish people. Sabi ko nga ako na lang char.
May intention ka talaga, madam. Ibang plano mo sa
English half
buhay.
Filipino.
Yes. You want to
Kaya
fly
sabi,
over Israel, ah?
lang talaga ako sa culture din nila. So, if you actually learn the culture, ma-amaze ka din talaga. So, yon guys. So, if meron pa ba mga tanong? So,
Oo nga, medyo marami pa pero hindi ko na nasasagot yung how to difficult
full
customer.
Arabic po ba ninyo? Hindi naman siya full Arabic. Basta, marunong ka
Arabic.
magsulat, magbasa.
Mahirap yan.
Fluent.
Fluent talaga.
I think for our Muslim brothers, so they actually know how to, so yung mga Muslim, 'di ba, marunong sila mag-Arabic.
Marunong sila. Oo nga. Yes.
Actually, it's going to be fit for you guys. So kung marunong kayo ng marunong kayo mag-Arabic yon, naghahanap kami ng ganon. It's for customer service. So magsasagot ka ng mga inquiries in Sendes at saka Sendes saka Facebook. So mga inquiries sa Facebook at saka sa Sendes, but it's going to be in Arabic. Kaya kailangan talaga marunong kang mag-Arabic.
Sana meron dyan. Hopefully.
Alam ko lang ito ni ano nga ba alam ko lang sa Habibi.
Ano yung Dalas ko marinig yan?
Darling. Darling po yun, darling.
Habibi.
Parang baby.
Ano pala yun?
So, yon, kung marunong kayo, kaya kung nagaling kayo sa ibang bansa dati, sa mga, like sa
Saudi Arabia, mga ganon.
Sa UAE, I think naman yung iba naman dito marunong siguro ding, mag-aral. So, yon, pwede po kayo mag-apply, naghahanap po kami niyan.
Mapag-aralan nga yan. Naisip ako ano.
Yon. So, yun guys, wala na po ba tayong tanong bago natin i-let go si Sir Richard? So, napakagaling po niya mong
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Akala ko salamalaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Arigato gozaimasu ka. Nag-Japanese, yung layo ng response.
Kasi hindi talaga sa VAME, naghahanap kami ng iba't ibang may mga naghahanap talaga sa amin ng ibang language din talaga. So, yun. So guys, itong webinar na to, it's going to be posted on our YouTube channel. So kung hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe, please mag-subscribe na po kayo para hindi po kayo, para at least meron kayong recordings nung para mabalikan niyo yung mga pinag-usapan namin dito. And then also subscribe to our social media pages. We have the Facebook. Guys, for VA ang aming Facebook page po is VAME Philippines. Kasi meron din po kasi kami for international, that's actually for our clients, and that is VAME Ltd, but use VAME Philippines. And ang aming YouTube channel is work from home from VAME, something like that.
Work at home by
Work
VAME.
at home from VAME. And then our Instagram is VAME PH. Yon. So yun po ang aming mga social media. Saka TikTok, of course, makikita niyo si Blessy sa aming TikTok channel.
Yes.
Kung ano-anong ginagawa niya doon. So, yun po.
Na magsalita ka daw. Hindi ko alam ba't nagsasalita ka sa Reels. Magsalita ka daw. Ayan. Mag-say hi ka lang. Hi. Sabi mo, hi. Yung boses mo lalaki.
Marami kayong matutunan kay Blessy. And, of course, we're also going to have another webinar on, I think that's Saturday, and Glenn is so excited about it. We have a like, a speaker that's actually really,
Guest also.
one of her, what do you call this, Glenna?
Parang mentor na yan. Yun, dun ako nag-umpisang manood sa kanila dati.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
She's also popular with the VA world.
Nice.
I think.
I think.
Okay.
Ay,
Nabisi ako, medyo hindi ko nakilala yung iba eh. So, yon. So super excited siya for that webinar, also for next week. So, yun guys. And,
Ma'am, baka po makalimutan nila mag-sign up sila sa form
yes,
natin
yes.
para
Tsaka picture taking. Hindi pwede
Again,
makalimutan.
pangalan yung attendance, make sure na it's your full name. Para kasi na mapalagay sa ating certificate. Huwag nyo kakalimutan talaga mag-sign up sa form.
Okay, let's start promoting them one by one para mag-picture na tayo. Co-host na rin natin si Sir Richard.
Okay.
Attendees and
So,
then promote.
Pero sabi dito, in-play headset witness the quality from one of my trainees during the mock demo, noise cancellation is effective. Effective nga daw po talaga siya. And napakamura pa niya. Yun ang aming binibili.
kung sino man po yung mga nandito na nung una pa lang ng mga webinar namin. Siguro ang dami na nilang certificate, ma'am.
Oo, naipon na.
No?
Dito tayo,
Naipon na.
Si Archie, tsaka si Richard to. Suki
Ako,
natin.
just,
Richard.
ano ba, operations manager title na ba yung mga... Ang gusto namin, ganyan kakapal yung application namin para wala nang resume. Oh, so your certification is so thick, I'm gonna hire you as a vice president of the company.
Vice President na.
Hello, ma'am, sir. I'm aspiring VA with no experience. Paano po makakapasok sa industry? So, for no experience VA, siguro ang mas maganda gawin niyo talaga is maghanap din kayo ng mga internship para magkaroon kayo ng experience. And then,
VAME. Watch VAME
yes,
all
and
the
also
time.
watch VAME. And also, first kailangan niyo talagang gawin is know your niche. Kung ano ba talagang line ang gusto niyong pasukin. So sabi ko nga, ako kasi galing ako sa, syempre wala naman nagsisimula na VA agad, di ba? So ako galing ako sa BPO industry before. So ang ginawa ko is nag-try lang din ako. Siguro mga GVA or General Virtual Assistant, yung mag-assist ka lang sa mga CEO, something like that. So, yun, try nyo and try na unti-untiin. Huwag nyo naman bibiglain agad na sobrang pagbigla nyo sa pagiging VA. Siguro, mag part-time kayo sa pagiging VA and then, of course, upskill. Upskill
Correct.
skills para at least maging Because ako, ang tagal ko na rin sa industry na to, pero marami pa rin akong gustong matutunan.
Oo, ang dami kayang niches.
Yes, ang dami.
Correct. Correct.
Sila comparing YouTube, ang daming video, libre.
True. Tsaka ito nga sa webinar natin. So,
Join kayo ng mga FB groups.
yes.
Ano lang, iwas lang sa mga scammers. Pag hiningian na kayo ng pera, scam na yon.
True.
Pag nagbigay ng pera, pasok yun.
Hindi ka pa nagtatrabaho. Okay, yun.
Kasi fake yun.
Ano ba?
Wala akong matsamban.
Pag nabigay ng pera, si Vame yun.
Ay, totoo yan. Tumpak.
Mahalin nyo ang inyong trabaho.
Mahalin mo ang trabaho pero si boss, di niya ako gusto.
Yeah.
Yung ba, mahal mo yung trabaho mo. Yung trabaho, hindi yung boss, ha? Hindi yung TL.
Char.
Char.
Baka magka-love affair,
Baka magkalag.
Ang dami mong audience ngayon, Sir Richard.
Ay, thank you naman. Appreciate that.
Oo. Yan. Pinopromote po namin kayo. Join kayo para picture tayo. May EA ka ba dyan, no?
Wala yung EA ko dito eh.
Kaya ba na?
Nasa
Yan. Oh, ang dami pa. Okay na siguro to, ma'am?
Sige.
Or
Teka,
pa?
wait. Pataas na lang po na kami ng gustong mapasama sa picture. Kasi baka masabihin yung iba, hindi sila sinama. Ayan, yung mga nagtataas ng kamay, pakipromote na lang po.
Wala, nawala yung kamay. Hindi ko makita yung kamay ko. Kaya kasama na ako dun eh. Kaya mo na.
So, pag nag-ask pa ng promote, huwag niyo pong i-decline.
Kasama ba ako, madam?
Hindi, nandito ka na eh.
Ah, dyan ako. Ganito pala. Sorry, sanay ako sa Google Meet. Okay, ganito pala.
Yan.
O, smile na. O, first customer service interaction. Nakasimangot agad. Smile, guys.
Yan.
Ayan,
Hindi
nawala na.
pwedeng ganyan. Para kayong di kumain ng smile. Yan, smile. Huwag niyo intindihin yung kapitbahay niyo. Magbabayad din yun.
Alright, smile po tayo in 3, 2, 1. Smile lang ng smile dahil ilang pages po ito? 3. Okay. Second page, smile lang. Yan, ang gaganda naman. Okay, third. Smile. Tapos ma'am, paturo kung paano yung VAME post natin.
O, yung mga nakaano na po
Yung
dito,
mga trainer,
ano na po ang
magpo-promote
report.
na.
Tinan mo, alam na nila. Oo.
Alam
Ang
ko
suki
na.
natin yan sa ating webinar.
Okay, itaas lang.
Taas ang mga kamay.
Okay. Yan, smile. Yan, ang cute. Nakikita niyo yung mga social media natin. Nandun ang mga mukha ninyo, mga nakaganyan. Yan. So, huwag kalimutan ng ha.
Okay na ba?
Steady lang kayo. Okay na po.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, yun. Thank you so much, guys, sa pag-attend ngayon sa ating webinar. So,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
mabata
Kita tayo
tayo
ulit.
for next week.
Yes, kita ulit tayo for next week. Thank you so much, Sir Richard.
Richard.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
Bye.
Sir Richard.
pagandaan
Thank
niyo
you.
Namin
next
natutunan.
week para may
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Alright.
Thank you po, sir, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
God bless po.